Morning, I'm Chris. I'm going to call myself Academy Dad, and I'm creating this YouTube channel just to help parents, really. I'm not going to give any magical mystery tips on how to make your son or daughter make it, as they say, into a professional footballer. I'm going to do this just to try and help parents whose kids seem to be quite good at football, and try and help them through my experiences, what you might need to know and what tips I can give you and what things I've done and found out and what mistakes I've made. And so that when you're going through this road through the academy system, that you might be a little bit more worldly wise to it, because I definitely wasn't, and there were some things that I've learned and I was shocked by, and I was surprised. So that's why I'm doing this channel. I'm doing it just to help the parents and give you some tips, maybe try and save you some money as well. You might be thinking, what's his qualification? Well, yeah, I run my own team, but that's it. That's grassroots level. I've got two sons. One's been in the academy system since he was 7. He's now 12. Actually, he was 6 till, and he's currently 12, and he's still in the academy system. I've also got a 7-year-old who's been in the pre-academy system. So there's lots of things that I've found out, I've learned and been shocked by or was not aware of. So that's my background, and I'm going to start the first one with really just telling you about the story with my oldest son, Brandon. Now, Brandon he's a tall lad for his age, and he was playing for the local sort of non-league team, okay, where we live locally, and they put him up a year. They said, no, he's too big, too strong, we need to put him up. So he was playing, even though he was 6-7 years old, he was actually playing for the local team, under 8s, and I think they were playing Cardiff or something. And then we got approached by a Premier League football team to say, really like the lad, really liked our boy, and would you like to come and do some training with them? Well, we, probably like a lot of other parents at that time, we were made up. We were absolutely made up. We were just like, wow, this is brilliant. Our boy has been picked up by this Premier League club. Wow, it's brilliant. And we, like probably a lot of parents, thought, that's it. He's made it. Wow, brilliant. 6-7 years old, and he's been picked up by a Premier League club already. And that's where, really, I found out, no, it's not. It's not that cut and dry. It's not, yep, brilliant, signed, he's going to be there. There we go. And that's where I've made the mistake, and I'm sure a lot of other parents have made that mistake. Wow, brilliant, yeah, he's made it. We're going to be, he's going to be playing Premiership football and things like that. So it was the January, I think, of 2015 that he had his first training session. And then I found out, basically, when I turned up, that he was one of 20 that were starting on that Friday. And I looked around and I went, wow, they're signing all these. This is. And funny enough, I'd already knew another parent who's also other child. They were at the same club, and I was going, well, where is it? Where's this other player? Getting talking to the parents there, and they're, no, we've only been here 6 weeks and stuff like that. And I was like really confused by it all. I thought, hang on, I thought you wanted my son. And as it found out was, he was there on a 6-week basis. I wasn't told that at the time. And we'd signed these forms, but I don't remember anything about it will be 6 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 weeks. But we in there was promised reviews and everything like that. And that was probably the first time when I thought, oh, right, okay, this is a long road. And I've seen lots of television programs and stuff now that are portraying academies. So anyway, as it happened, Brandon was asked back after the initial 6 weeks. And then he was asked to play away at Chelsea, which for us was like a 4.5 mile round trip, 4.5 hour each way trip. And he played really well there. Then he was asked to train an extra 2 days on top of the initial Friday. So he was doing Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Matches on Saturday, as well as playing for his grassroots sides and stuff like that. And basically, he was there, he was getting involved, he was playing in all the games that we're doing, and we were thinking, right, okay, maybe they'll sign him soon. And this went on, and this went on. And it was literally about 9 months later that they took me in the office at this Premiership club, and they said, we're still not sure about him. I went, but you've had 9 months, really. You should know. Either way, let's go. Or keep us. And what they wanted to do was just reduce his training, going back to Fridays, not doing the Mondays and the Wednesdays. And I'd already been contacted by another club, and I actually said to them at the time, look, he's up one. He's training quite a lot at the moment. I don't want to burn the poor lad out. Can I come back to you if things don't work out at this Premiership club? And they said, yeah, no problem. So I, after the meeting, I said to the club in question at the time, I would think about moving him back down to a Friday. I was quickly onto this other professional football club, who then said, yes, we want Brandon. And yes, we wanted him to train twice a week. And he started in the October, and by the Christmas we were signing pre-academy forms. Now that was one of the things I was not aware about. Any club in the academy system cannot sign before, I think it's the last weekend in April of that year, and of under 8s, ready for the under 9 season the following year. And so all these pre-academy, pre-attention or pre-forms that they give you, basically not with the money they're written on, they can turn around and say, no, don't really fancy you now. It's the form that's in the end of April that is the form that you sign to say you're going to be an academy player officially. And as it happened, Shrewsbury gave their intentions, and that's where Brandon is now. And he has been since 7 years old, and he is he's still there now. In fact, as you speak, he's playing away with Shrewsbury at Wrexham, and he's been all over the country. And that was one of the things that I think parents need to be made aware of, and they're not in most cases. My experiences of, and I'm talking 2 academies now, is that they don't like to give too much away because they don't want to give any false hope, or they don't want to give any false promises. And so it's best to say nothing than say something at all and then get picked up on it and say, well, you said this and you said that. So I'm going to tail off here. I'll do another one. And what I'm planning to do over the next few weeks, I will do a little series on maybe travelling, types of football boots, hotels, even down to what to say in the car. If your son, daughter has had a bad game, or is feeling a bit down, what can you do as a parent to help? So I'm going to look at that. But rounding off, I've had my eyes widened by the whole academy experience, and I'm hoping you'll follow me, subscribe, okay, because I want to try and get as many viewers as I can. Not because I'm trying to make any money. I'm not doing this out of money. I'm literally doing this so I can actually help parents who may be on a limited budget, single parent, and try and help them in ways that I've learned that I can do, sort of discounts, deals, stuff like that. So if I hear any, I'll put it on the YouTube channel and say, look, you know, there's a sale going on, Adidas, Nike, etc. like that, and sort of let you know that you can sort of purchase cheaper material. So that's me. I'm Academy Dad, and please subscribe. Bye. So yeah, so if I can get you to like, share, I'd really like some feedback as well on your thoughts, or if there's any questions you might have, or if there's a series that you want me to maybe put on, if there's something I haven't covered or you'd like me to cover. If I know, I'll find out. I'm also asking maybe some of the professional clubs as well, if they could give me some feedback, especially on some of the academies. I might ask some of the coaches or the psychological coaches as well about maybe that thing I said about speaking in the car, etc. I know they do sessions for parents, so what I might do is ask them and see if they want to do a live video, and I can put that on there as well. So again, so please share, subscribe, like, comment, you know, good or bad, you know, I'm fairly thick-skinned, so hopefully see you all in the future.